Alright, we'll talk about the Epstein files again. So, in the latest update, obviously it has got no better. No one has been arrested, nothing is going down, obviously, but some things have changed. There are some interesting developments, I guess. Les Wexner, the billionaire Ohio guy who, Abercrombie and Fitch or some shit, who was heavily involved with Epstein, very rich, very powerful. He's set to be deposed
later today by the House Oversight Committee in connection with its investigation into Jeffrey Epstein. Wexner has never faced criminal charges related to Epstein, but the two were associated for years, as Epstein served as Wexner's financial advisor. Wexner says he cut ties in 2007 after discovering Epstein had stolen or misappropriated hundreds of millions of dollars. Still questions about why he would give him control of those millions in the first place. Got to imagine we're going to hear about that later. Documents released under the Epstein Files Transparency Act list Wexner as a co-conspirator or secondary co-conspirator in Epstein's sex trafficking case, though investigators noted limited evidence regarding his involvement.
It's always interesting when you appoint a man who has shown no ability to do anything good with money whatsoever, in charge of your hundreds of millions of dollars at the time. It's interesting. I wonder why you would do that. It's almost as if he had something over you, right? Or you just wanted a reason to spend a lot of time with him. That's kind of what it feels like, in my opinion, allegedly. But, it's a little bit strange, isn't it? A man who apparently made all his money through stocks. But then when they actually looked into his stock portfolio, he wasn't very good at trading stocks. So he couldn't have got his money from there. I wonder where he got his money from. Apparently he won $80 million on the lottery. I heard that. I don't know if that's true. I'm not even going to look into that because it doesn't really matter. But apparently that's how he got a lot of the money. He won the lottery. Who knew, right? Who knew? In other news, Hillary Clinton is also to be deposed, and her husband, Bill, at the end of the month, 26th and 27th of February, I think. And Hillary Clinton has just done an interview with the BBC where she kind of talks about it. Here's what she had to say.
Cover up by the Trump administration.
Great, especially for this.
We have nothing to hide. We have called for the full release of these files repeatedly. We think sunlight is the best disinfectant. Get the files out. They are slow walking it. They are redacting the names of men who are in it. They are stonewalling legitimate requests from members of Congress. That has nothing to do with us. Something is going on. They know it. I know it. If they're going to have me testify, I would prefer to do it in public because I want everybody to see it at the same time.
Especially as a result of that monster.
It's funny, Pam Bondi said she was sorry for, what any of the victims have been through because of that monster. I mean, is she talking about her boss there? That monster too? Because, in my opinion, allegedly, I have no proof of anything, obviously. So, in my opinion, and allegedly, however, his name's in there like a million times, so maybe she's talking about her boss. Anyway, with the Hillary Clinton thing, I mean, she seems pretty open to it. She seems pretty sure that she's done nothing wrong. I don't know. I mean, apparently she never even met him, so I don't know why she's being deposed. It's actually her husband who was involved. But a little bit strange that she's being even in it and that she's the one doing the interviews when she isn't even really claimed to be involved in any of this. But nevertheless, I guess the more depositions, the better. It's going to be not live, but you'll be able to see it when it happens. This deposition, obviously nothing will come from it, but nevertheless, I guess we'll see. It is funny how other countries seem to care more about this than America, considering it's an America problem. I saw recently that Paris had opened up a new investigation thing, one about his sex crimes, the other one about financial crimes that he may have committed through Paris. I mean, this shit is global, it's fucking international, it's crazy, right? But, you know, even Paris is opening an investigation into this. The UK is running an investigation into this. They are searching the house of Andrew Mountbatten, who's like a prince. They've searched him because of, apparently he was selling British secrets to Epstein. There's also another guy named Lord Mandelson, the same thing. They're investigating him quite heavily. Both of those guys, by the way, claim to have had no contact with Epstein after he got convicted, but he did, and there's, you know, lots of evidence that both of them did. That's not even allegedly, in my opinion. It's all over the files, right? There's even videos of, you know, I'm not going to show you the pictures because they're pretty disturbing, of Prince Andrew with these victims, alleged victims, I guess you have to say. Yeah, it's crazy that other countries seem to care more about this than the actual country this happened to, primarily. Now, let's not forget why we care about this so much, because I get this has been going on for quite a while. Most people probably sick of hearing about it. Let's not forget why we care about this so much.
Touching me in between my legs, and I just freaked out, and I suddenly realized, oh my God, my family aren't going to see me again. These people might kill me. You know, I got such a fright. It was such a huge changing thing for me, and I suddenly realized I had to just be nice and be friendly, because I realized that I was in great danger.
And he's assaulting you, and the other women.
And they were laughing. Yeah, they saw and they just laughed. So you know, I was really, really petrified. And you know, it really changed me, the whole thing, you know, going through this. And I just didn't know what to do, and I just really thought that I was going to die.
That is one of the victims from South Africa. She was trafficked from South Africa to Epstein. There you go. That's why we care about this, right? You know, you might get sick of hearing about it all the time and think, oh, you know, nothing's ever going to come of it, but there's a reason why everyone cares so much about this, and it's not just about getting Trump or whatever, right? It's about getting, you know, some justice for these people who have been terribly, you know. In lieu of all this, you would think this would mean, you know, that they're going to be more forthcoming. They're going to, you know, give us more information, give us more files. Turns out no. Pam Bondi has decided that we're not getting anything else. No más, no more. Nada. We're getting nothing. She's just throwing the towel. They're not even pretending to cover this up anymore. They're literally like, yes, no, we are covering this up. We're giving you nothing else. It's all out there. She actually has made the very silly claim that everything has been released now, even though I think there's another 3 million files to be released, right? Very interesting, right? Very interesting. I think it's gonna... Let's just see what she said.
As this one drags on, the White House also remains on the defense when it comes to their handling of the Epstein files. What's the latest there?
Yeah, Craig, over the weekend in a letter sent to Congress, Attorney General Pam Bondi said the Justice Department has released all of the millions of the Epstein files required by law. But some lawmakers are arguing that release is still insufficient and that there are still crucial files missing. The DOJ also provided a long list of more than 300 high-profile names mentioned in the files, but critics from both parties are calling that decision a way to muddy the waters and to distract from who really is a predator. Craig.
Gabe Gutierrez from the White House. Gabe.
So there you go, right? I mean, it's over now. You know, no big deal. We're done, you know. I've given you everything I'm going to give you, basically, is what she said. She said, I don't really care what you think or feel. You know, we're just ending this here. We're drawing a line in the sand. People aren't too happy about that, obviously, me included. But let's never forget why she's doing that, why she's saying that, why she thinks that she can just end this right now. Let's not forget the real reason.
In the video, he makes a point to draw Epstein's attention to them. And the video captures Donald Trump and Epstein chatting while watching a group of women at the party dance. It's not an image that matches Trump's declaration that he was not a fan of Epstein's. He said, quote, he's a lot of fun to be with. It's even said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do. And many of them are on the younger side. No doubt about it, Jeffrey enjoys his social life. So even that, I mean, to Bob Costa's point, in 2002, Trump had knowledge that Epstein liked women who were, quote, on the younger side.
Here's my question. How many...
So, let's not forget why Pam Bondi, wants to end this. Daddy doesn't want to get in trouble, so she's doing what Daddy wants. Finally, the UN have come out and said that these crimes possibly amount to something, saying, it's a crime against humanity. That's something. I don't know if that really means anything, if they're going to investigate the people in these files now, or what that really means. But apparently, the UN experts are saying it is now a crime against humanity. I suppose I'll just show you this, right? This is like the list that Pam Bondi tried to release to try and end this whole thing. She thought she'd just, release a random list and, people would all of a sudden stop caring. This was supposed to be like the hammer down. Everyone was like, whoa, she released a list, what? And no one gave a shit because it was obviously just a ploy, some bullshit, right? I mean, I may as well, I guess I'll show you it. I saw like Rudy Giuliani on here. He's the guy who like ended, the mafia, right? Bill Gates is there. Bill Cosby's there. It was a shock. George Clooney. George Bush. George W. Bush. Who else is on here? Kurt Cobain, apparently. Alright, I mean, sure. Didn't he die, like, way before? Anyway, he's on there. Kamala Harris. I mean, I don't really get this, to be honest. I mean, apparently this is the list. I thought I'd just show it you because, like, whatever. I mean, don't be confused by this. This is just, like a ploy to, try and cover this up again because Father Trump has decided that he doesn't want to, go to prison for this stuff, I guess. So, there you go. That's pretty much the lot.